number again was the D7456.
Africa Media News Desk.
Now, to start off the African media news, we have Richard Jinby on the line from Southern Africa.
Last month, I paid a visit to Radio Toyando in Venda. The four giant masts of the medium wave station are on the edge of Sibasa, the former administrative center. The transmitter building houses two 50-kilowatt Continental electronics units, similar to the ones used by Radio Bophuthatswana and Music Radio 702. Radio Toyando itself is a little gem of a radio station due to undergo a rapid expansion program later this year. At present, there are two radio services, a home service in Luvenda and English from 0400 to 2000 hours UTC over a network of 5 FM transmitters, as well as medium wave 1035 kilohertz between 0400 and 1500 hours. The power is reduced to 50 kilowatts from 0500. From 1500 until 300 hours UTC, there is an external service in English and Luvenda, and this is on medium wave frequency, 1035 kilohertz. It includes news in English Mondays to Fridays at 1900 hours.
The time is 9 o'clock. This is Radio Toyando, the voice of the Republic of Venda. Here is the news presented by Lionel Miles.
Radio Toyando intends to increase its hours of transmission up until 2200 hours UTC or midnight local time in the near future, and a shortwave service is definitely planned. By the end of the year, a new commercial station will also be on the air from Venda, Good News Radio, and it will use the frequency of 1233 kilohertz medium wave at 1233, also with the power of 100 kilowatts. This station has been in the planning since 1979. The transmitters will be in the same block that houses Radio Toyando's 100 kilowatt unit, and the antenna field will also be at the same site. From the peace and quiet of one tiny part of Africa, it's over to news about other radio stations. The SABC in South Africa now has 3 of its vernacular services on medium wave: Radio Venda on 864 kilohertz, Radio Tsonga on 990 kilohertz, and Radio Swazi on 1286 kilohertz. All operate 24 hours a day except Radio Swazi, which is scheduled 0300 to 0630 and 1630 to 1930 hours, at other times relaying Radio Zulu. Radio Botswana has adjusted 9593 to 9595 kilohertz, and the Congo is back on 15190 after an absence of several months, not as early as 1000 hours. And in Angola, Radio Nacional de Angola at Luanda can once again be heard in the 60-meter band, this time on 5063 kilohertz. They're still having difficulty in getting back on 4820. And lastly, Swaziland Commercial Radio has righted a wrong and now operates on exactly 9705 kilohertz. Previously, they were prone to drifting upwards to 9708.
Thanks, Richard. Several reports reaching us from the United States indicate that Radio Uganda's external service may have been reactivated this past week. It was noted between 03 and 04 hours on 15325 kilohertz, 15325 in English, mixing with Radio Moscow in Spanish, beaming to North America. Checks here in Hilversum these past few days have been unable to confirm the reports. The shortwave propagation process will be at disadvantage around here.
The vulnerability of flight is once again being highlighted, and this time it's Japan who is feeling its effects. On Monday, the Japanese National Space Development Agency announced that 2 of the 3 special transmitters aboard the Yuri 2A direct broadcast satellite have started to behave abnormally. The spokesman said the agency hoped to rectify the fault before Saturday, when NHK has planned to start a direct broadcast satellite service to the outer islands of Japan, where an estimated 420,000 viewers complain of poor TV reception. The external radio service of NHK, Radio Japan, has also run into problems satellite link between Tokyo and the Africa #1 relay station in Gabon in West Africa. A week ago, they were first observed apologizing for a break in the link and playing classical music. It's been like that ever since. On Tuesday afternoon, we made this recording at 1510 UTC on 21695 kHz.
この放送は NHK 国際放送ラジオ日本です。
We are unable to continue our regular transmission from Tokyo. We shall return to our regular program as soon as the light turns. In the meantime, we invite you to listen to some music.
Checks yesterday afternoon and earlier this morning reveal the problem is still to be rectified.
In next week's programme, we'll be looking at our Bonaire relay station, long-term plans that we have to improve the reliability of our satellite link. And if you can be with us on Monday, the report programme will be looking at 20 years of the European Space Agency and how reliable they are.
In Stockholm, Radio Sweden changed its interval signal this past Sunday, throwing out this and replacing both their interval signal and turn-on fanfare with variations on the same theme tune, called To a Wide, Wide World by Swedish composer Rolf Lansing. Another station has started to use the new 22-meter band, scheduled to start full operation in 1989. The newcomer is Iraq, which was noted here last night at 19 hours UTC on 13700 kHz, like this.
Our latest story in our answer line has calls from several listeners. First from Roger Tidy in London, who confirmed that that signal is booming in all over the place. But now to space.
This is Sky Channel from the studios of satellite television in London, transmitting on the ECS F1 satellite, transponder 6X, at a frequency of 11.650 gigahertz.
Don't rush out and buy your satellite dish yet in the hope of being able to watch exclusive films free of charge. There may be a loophole in North America at the moment, but Europe thinks otherwise. That identification has been beamed over most of Western Europe for some years, but only last Saturday did Holland become the 8th country with official permission to receive and distribute the entertainment channel on a number of cable systems, including those in Delft, The Hague and Amsterdam. I asked Patrick Cox, managing director of Satellite TV, who produced Sky Channel, why the Netherlands has taken so long to give it the green light.
In the cases of Norway and Switzerland, we went in quite rapidly at the beginning, but both countries then went through a long period of media debate, and indeed Norway is still going through it, but we were allowed to broadcast to these countries while this was going on. The Dutch situation was different, probably because of the existence of a large number of cable systems already in Holland, and quite rightly, this is a major decision for any country to take, and it's quite proper that a long debate and period of this nature should have taken place, in my view.
The crucial issue, it appears, is in the hands of the creative people who make programs and earn their living by sales of their work around the world.
As that first group of people doing this, we've been confronted right from the start with major copyright problems. Now, the copyrights concern the purchase of the product. We don't buy a film or a drama series, and we buy it for cable showing, because we go through cable operators always, throughout Europe. This has never been done before, and when we first started, back in April 1982, and before that, it was a remarkable question to put to anybody, and the program suppliers did not have the answers. But that's step one. We have gone far down that road in 2 years, advised by very good lawyers, because this is absolutely essential. And I'm glad to say now we have concluded one deal with one of the major suppliers in the United States, and the second one is about to be done. We will look forward now to purchasing product from the United Kingdom, although here the copyright situation is still not resolved. And we, as a channel, have great difficulty at the moment in buying any drama from the United Kingdom. Obviously, documentaries, sporting events, and that sort of thing, we can purchase, and we do purchase.
In Holland, the Dutch society, which looks after the performing rights for artists, the Boomer, has been criticised for slowing satellite development down. Dutch industry, after all, is quite keen to sell its electronics expertise, both cable and satellite, to the rest of Europe. Two problems face copyright organisations. How much do we charge to buy the film or production in the first place, and how much should the royalties be? The Dutch Boomer and the British equivalent in London are now pushing other copyright societies in Europe to sit round the table.
We are now moving on to negotiate a European cable rights agreement. Broadcasters have failed to do it over the last 40 years. We're trying to do it in 4 months. It's not easy. We have said from the start, obviously, we couldn't negotiate separate agreements with each country. It would have been far too expensive for us. And a lawyer's paradise and an executive's nightmare. And the Dutch agreement is the cornerstone, or will be the cornerstone, for our European arrangements.
Satellite television in London. This is Sky Channel.
Good evening and welcome to Sky Channel this Saturday evening. I'm Amanda Cuthbert and I'm standing in the Market Square in Delft in the Netherlands. Tonight is a very special night for Sky Channel because tonight we will be seen in the Netherlands for the first time. Goedenavond and welcome.
An extract from last Saturday. Copyright isn't the only problem. Advertising has different standards in Europe, ranging from no TV advertising at all in countries like Norway and Belgium, through to the concept of grouping all the advertisements into blocks, such as in Holland, to the British practice of interrupting the programme for the advertisements. Sky Channel has had to give and take to get on European cable systems.
The first of these areas was that we could not advertise alcohol, tobacco, or medicines on our channel. We have the second issue arose, and it arose when the British gave their final agreement that we should come in on a permanent basis in January, and this was the question of block advertising. Now, this has been a major difference of opinion between the United Kingdom, Luxembourg, and the Republic of Ireland, and the rest of the Council of Europe. Throughout the rest of Europe, there is a principle of block advertising which expresses itself in different ways, such as no advertising on Sundays, no advertising between certain hours, and so forth. But the principle basically is that you will not interrupt broadcasts with advertising. So, we have said, and this will continue, that we will accept the principle of block advertising. That is, we are a commercial service. It is being supplied free to every country in Europe. We ask for one concession. We ask to be allowed to interrupt our programs with our own promotional identity material, if you like. If you have 30 channels going on a cable system, it's quite important to know which one you're watching. Where the breaks are built into material made in the United Kingdom and the United States, Australia, and so forth, where we get our material from, natural breaks are built into this material. We will, instead of showing advertisements, we will show Sky Channel promotions saying, coming next, this is what you're seeing tonight, and so forth, which we feel is a public service, frankly. It means that the public know which channel they're watching, they know what's coming next, and if they haven't been able to pick it up in their papers and so forth, it's there. This also avoids us enormous costs in editing out those gaps. And we're a very small company, there are 45 of us. We are running, therefore, on very tight budgets. We spent our money on programs, because that's what we believe the public want, and represents a sort of, if you like, the common sense compromise.
Programs transmitted from central London studios are first encoded and then transmitted 23,000 miles above the Earth to the satellite. The satellite's beam falls over Europe, creating a footprint, or coverage area, from Helsinki to Tunisia, and from the Azores to the Eastern European borders. This puts over 120 million homes within the transmission area.
Encoded in that extra channel sound. You could buy a dish, but you won't get the key to the code. But if cable companies get the program free, why bother to code it in the first place? There must be enthusiasts who'd like to build their own dish.
One word, rights. Copyright. Say you own a movie and you want to sell it to somebody and it's a DBS operator and he says, sell me your movie. It's going to go all over Europe without any coding, so anybody can pick it up. So you, as a distributor of that film, are going to say, well, I want the price that would be paid by every broadcasting network in that area. And that means the price is absolutely astronomical. We say to them, look, we send out a coded signal, a scrambled signal. You cannot pick it up unless you have the descrambler, and you can't have that unless the government gives you authority to do it, the post office gives you authority to do it, the cable operator has signed a contract, so that the program provider is protected and he knows that it can only go to a specific number of people. And in that way, we can buy that product at a reasonable price. The DBS problem is not a technical problem. By the time the high-powered satellites are operating, the job will be done, or could be done practically as well, by the kind of medium-power satellites we're using at the moment. Technology will have advanced the receiving equipment to such a point that it will be a question of detail and probably a question of law. The DBS operations are governed by the WARC conference of 1977, the WARC conference. It's a legal point. It means that no government could say our citizens may not receive this broadcast. Hence, the footprints were very carefully defined. But again, technology has gone ahead, and these footprints are now much larger in reality than they were originally planned to be. So we couldn't just become a DBS operation. Totally different level of activity.
Patrick Cox of Satellite Television, whose theme closes today's programme, which included extra background research by Rob Blistrom, Peter Kinsky and Graham Gill. And this is Jonathan Monk saying thanks soon. Bye for now.
Yes, right, thank you. That was a rebroadcast from the 10th of May, 1984. Actually, Media Network's 3rd birthday, and believe it or not, my 19th birthday as well. So it must have been a Tuesday, as Media Network was put out on Thursdays afternoons on 5955 kilohertz, at least for Europe. Continuing with this one. This is from 1987. Remember them? Pepsi and Shirley and Heartache. So hard.
Temperature 6, dew point 4, QNA. Paris Charles de Gaulle, Metroport, Paris Charles de Gaulle, at 1130 Zulu, wind 080 degrees, 11 knots. Visibility 8 kilometers. Cloud scattered at 1,400 feet. Temperature 6, dew point 2, QNH 1024, no shake. Paris Orly, Metroport, Paris Orly at 1120 Zulu, wind 070 degrees, 8 knots. Wind varying between 040 degrees and 110 degrees. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Cloud 2 at 1,700 feet. Temperature 7, dew point to QNH 1023, no 6. Repeating, Zurich, Metroport, Zurich at 1120 Zulu, wind 030 degrees, 9 knots. Wind varying between 010 degrees and 070 degrees. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Cloud few at 1,800 feet. Ceiling broken at 2,000 feet. Temperature for dew point -1, QNH 1024, no 6. This is Shannon Volmet. Shannon Volmet. Gander Signet Alpha 3, valid until 1435 Zulu. Gander Oceanic FIR and control area. Frequent thunderstorms observed within 4500 north, 042, 00 west, 4630 north, 043, 20 west, 4630 north, 041, 00 west, 4459 north, 038, 57 west, 4500 north, 042, 00 west, top, flight level 400, moving east, 35 knots, reaching. Gander Signet.
Kennt. Wir danken dir, dass wir in dir die Vergebung der Sünden haben und dass du uns unsere Versagungen nicht anrechnest. Gib uns Kraft auf deine Liebe.
Американских санкций нервозность в Кремле усиливается. Теперь уже понятно, денег надолго не хватит. Их и сейчас-то хватает не всем олигархам, а в
En zet hier dan zoveel troubles dat mijn setje blokt. Ga nog een keer luisteren. Dit melden station het groepje Delta Julia 2 Foxtrot Echo Romeo vanaf de Oostenrijkse grens. Ga nu gang.
Это мои силы, Julio. Партия финале, вариант 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Партия инициале.
Скажу и военным авантюрам утомила запись встречи на ногах в Париже. Последние политесы на уровне приема пациентам
успокоительных. Да, ты еще существуешь. С тобой здороваются. Съешь таблеточку и успокойся. Другой вопрос, что захочет Запад в обмен на такую капитуляцию? А он наверняка захочет вывод войск с территории Украины и Сирии. Прекрасно прекращение поставок военных технологий в Северную Корею, создание демилитаризованной зоны в Калининграде и выдачу одиозных лиц, причастных к вмешательству в президентские выборы в США. Если персонифицировать, то сказать можно так. Америка хочет видеть за решеткой Пригожина пожизненно, и не только его. На Путина, по большому счету, ей плевать. Запад легко закроет глаза на то, если подельники сами же засунут ему в глотку пынеходы. И не такое видали. Ну а пока нефть-матушка стремительно идет вниз. И это сползание обещает быть долгим. Аналитики «Лукойла» не успевают скорректировать цены на бензин на европейских заправках, на которых топливо обычно на 10-25 евроцентов дешевле, чем на других. Вот эту разницу в 10-15 центов и будет теперь компенсировать лопоухий любитель Путина в России. Автозаправщики уже пришли в правительство с требованием срочно повысить цену в России на бензин на 15 рублей. Не с силобитной пришли, а с требованием немедленно создать условия. А чтобы было понятнее, тряхнули свежей новостью. После того, как нефтяники и правительство заключили соглашение о заморозке цен на топливо, на независимых АЗС в Восточной Сибири началась нехватка бензина и зимнего дистоплива. Если правительство включит дурочку, дефицит бензина начнется по всей стране и приведет к коллапсу, включая пустые полки в магазинах. Население, конечно, и так уже делает покупки через раз, но возвращение звенящей пустоты на прилавки может стать детонатором взрыва народного недовольства, невзирая на привычную терпилоидность постсоветских масс. Дальневосточная энергетическая компания планирует отключить от электроэнергии теплоснабжающие объекты Приморского края из-за долгов, которые накопила Примтеплоэнерго. Это пока в Приморье, а скоро и в Подмосковье долги накопятся. Денег-то нет. Вот за теплом и горячей водичкой и будет полезно подойти к Кремлю всем замерзающим. Там и согреются, аж вспотеют. Но эти не станут писать на заборе «Мама мыла раму». И Петя вешал пыню тоже не станут. Они снесут любой забор. И 10-метровый в Барвихе, и даже тот, который отделяет Кремль от лобного места.
Недолго этому скоту этому осталось. Товарищи маршане, суслику-то недолго осталось. Держитесь, товарищи маршане. Недолго-то суслику осталось. Недолго-то этому маршалу. Недолго. Товарищи маршане, держитесь.
Увы. ulteriormente.
Il traffico ad una parte, questi chiacchiere anche se problemi, ma ora bisogna aspettare che anche qualcuno rientra. Il tiro 22 ha preso fuoco. Mi è costato 500-600 euro per farlo riparare. Trova più. L'hanno riavvolto, hanno fatto un lavoro eccezionale, veramente una roba da centro e lode. Mi sono dimenticato di telefonargli però, perché comunque il lavoro l'ha fatto. Sierra Oscar 100, ready Oscar November. Sierra Oscar 100, ready Oscar November, calling 40.
Young Jordan there, and he's with on there and picked a wee bit about on the radio with shortwave listening, and then probably just the other one that I would have heard would be Radio Romania. Radio Romania International, they have what they call, I just logged it the other night, I was sitting listening to it, just they read out all the letters and all the shortwave listening reports that they get, and I was listening to the guy the other night doing it, and they were being heard in Peru, and they were being heard in Malaysia, and they were being heard most of the states in America. So must be quite a strong. I think they use 500 kilowatt, if I'm not wrong, according to the WRTH speaker. I think they use 500 kilowatt, so they're going to be hearing mostly around the world anyway. Anyway, with all that there said, Martin, we'll get a better chat about that there whenever we get to meet up sometime. Probably won't see Chatter today, but we'll try and hear about him there whenever he's getting the ring to tell me how it's football. Best friend today, it's usually always bad news. J30 off here, 70.
7-3 Alan, good, happy, shortwave listening, yes indeed. I've listened to Radio Romania myself, they're very strong and nice that they're keeping up the shortwave listening and the things there, Alan. 7-3 for now, Alan, we look forward to many more. GI0 Victor Whiskey Uniform, GI3 Sarah Golf. 7-3 Alan.
7-3, good afternoon, Martin.
Many thanks, Alan. Hello CQ, Golf India 3, Sierra Golf, Golf India 3, Sierra Golf, Belfast, Northern Ireland, Golf India 3, Sierra Golf, calling CQ40 and listening.
Germany 0, Oscar, Florida, Denmark.
I do hear station calling again, some quite deep QSB. Station calling, could you try again, please, over?
Germany 0, Oscar, Florida, Denmark.
Could you please confirm I've got your call time correct? Getting a lot of QSB. Call 4, Oscar, Florida, Delta. QSL?
Negative. Germany 0, Oscar, Florida, Denmark. Off Germany 0, Oscar, Florida, Denmark. Over.
QSL, we got you that time. And thank you for your patience. Golf 0, Oscar, Fox, Delta. Golf India 3, Sierra Golf. On peak of QSB 5859. Some still rapid QSB on the band. My name is Martin. Mike Alpha Romeo Tango India November. And my QTH is Belfast. Golf 0, Oscar, Fox, Delta. Golf India 3, Sierra Golf. Over.
Yeah, Germany, India 3, Sierra Golf, G0, OFD returning. Yeah, all copied there, Martin, and yeah, 5 and 9 plus, 5 and 9 plus. Thank you. Hello. GW4, Delta, Washington, November.
QSL John and Lancaster, thank you for the 59 plus, John.
Washington and Norway,
calling today. Usually stabilized.
Calling CQ, hello CQ, calling CQ40, CQ40.
John, so hence the signal report, but you came up well there, John.
Whiskey November, calling George William 4, Denmark William Norway, calling CQ. Calling CQ, hello CQ, calling CQ, hello CQ on 40 meters.
36.
Oscar Zulu 1 Lima Hotel. Good afternoon, 59. My name is Janusz and 3 points per hour, over.
That's the roger there, 100%. You're 5 and 9 coming very fine into Copenhagen. The hand of this Alpha Radio Sierra. QSL?
QSL, Lars, thank you for short contact. I wish you have a nice weekend and hey, hey.
Hey, my friend.
Thank you. Sierra Oscar 100, Radio Oscar November. Sierra Oscar 100, Radio Oscar November, calling 40. CQ40, Sierra Oscar 100, Radio Oscar November. Sierra Oscar 100, Radio Oscar November, calling 40. Radio Victor 3. India Victor 3 Hotel, India November Hotel. India Victor 3 Hotel, India November. Buongiorno, 59, sono Janusz, prego. Roger. Yes, Peter, is a 59. Thank you very much for the contact and good evening. Bye-bye. Prego nome. Hotel QSL Gianluca 73, buon weekend, buona giornata. Ciao, grazie. Sierra Oscar 100, Radio Oscar November. Sierra Oscar 100, Radio Oscar November, calling 40. Oscar Mike. Oscar Mike 0, Alfa Juliet Alfa. Witam na 45, 9, Janusz i 3 punkty do dyplomu, proszę. Dziękuję, do usłyszenia. Sierra Oscar 100, Radio Oscar November. Sierra Oscar 100, Radio Oscar November. Sierra Oscar 100, Radio Oscar November, CQ40. CQ40, Sierra Oscar 100, Radio Oscar November. Sierra Oscar 100, Radio Oscar November, calling 40. CQ40, Sierra Oscar 100, Radio Oscar November. Sierra Oscar 100, Radio Oscar November, calling 40. CQ40, Sierra Oscar 100, Radio Oscar November. Sierra Oscar 100, Radio Oscar November, calling 40. CQ40, Sierra Oscar 100, Radio Oscar November. Sierra Oscar 100, Radio Oscar November, calling 40.
Papa Echo 1, Oscar Alpha Delta, stroke Maritime Mobile.
Papa Echo 1, something Maritime Mobile.
Papa Echo 1, Oscar Alpha Delta, stroke Maritime Mobile. I'm near Skagen, North Denmark, copy you 59.
QSL, Papa Echo 1, Oscar Alpha Delta / Mickey Mouse. Good afternoon for you 59. My name is Janusz, Roger.
Yeah, Janusz, my name is Michel, Mike India Charlie Hotel Echo Lima. I'm on a cargo ship near Denmark. We're coming from the United States on our way to Finland. 73 Janusz, and success with the special call.
QSL, Michel. I wish you have a nice weekend and bye-bye, hey.
73, bye-bye.
Sierra Oscar 100, Radio Oscar November, calling 40. Delta Kilo 7, Juliet Queen / Mobile.
Good afternoon. For you 59, my name is Janusz. Special event station, QSA via Sugar Papa Free Japan. And second call sign for you lock Sierra Papa Free Japan, also 59. Over. Whiskey Charlie Alpha and quota reference. What is your quota reference? QSL. Thank you for QSL. I wish you have a nice weekend and 11 and bye-bye. Choose. Sierra Oscar 100 Radio Oscar November. Sierra Oscar 100 Radio Oscar November. And second call sign, my private call sign for you, Sierra Papa Free Japan. Roger. Bye-bye. Sierra Oscar 100 Radio Oscar November. Sierra Oscar 100 Radio Oscar November. Calling 40. Stefan Paweł 8, Olga Barbara. Witam na 40, piątka, dziewiątka, Janusz. I wszystkiego dobrego z okazji zbliżających się imienin. Zdrowia przede wszystkim.
Witam imiennika, piątka, ósemka. Troszeczkę słabiej, Janusz również z tej strony i Podkarpacie. Pozdrawiam, dziękuję.
Dziękuję, miłej soboty, niedzieli życzę i do usłyszenia. Sierra Oscar 100 Radio Oscar November. Sierra Oscar 100 Radio Oscar November. Calling 40. CQ40. Sierra Oscar 100 Radio Oscar November. Sierra Oscar 100 Radio Oscar November. Calling 40. CQ40. Sierra Oscar 100 Radio Oscar November. Sierra Oscar 100 Radio Oscar November. Calling 40. CQ40. Sierra Oscar 100 Radio Oscar November. Sierra Oscar 100 Radio Oscar November. Calling 40. CQ40. Sierra Oscar.
Devi notare che questo è un microfono da 150 ohm e io vi sto autoascoltando almeno alle mie orecchie col ritorno che ho io dal Moni, per me è il migliore in assoluto dei primi due che ho utilizzato e ha un attacco particolare sto microfono maledetto, c'ha un attacco a due, un XLR a due che non si trovano in giro perché lo vorrei più comodo perché lui c'ha il suo filo, ma il suo filo lo vorrei tagliare per adattarlo eccetera eccetera. Pensa che uno spinotto XLR a 2 come questo lo vendono a 130 euro, non capisco il perché, non so se c'è dentro qualche cosa, non so il motivo. Vabbè, l'ho fatta lunga, vediamo, c'era una bussata, il telefono fu 0 mi sembra, avanti, qui a modulato K2 vuole più gruppo. Sì, grazie, India Uniform 0, Lima Eco Sierra, Luigi da Cornello, provincia di Roma. Scusate se vi disturbo, ma diciamo che siccome ho rimesso appena l'antenna a causa imperizia dei giardinieri, ho pensato di disturbarvi ogni tanto soltanto per chiedervi così un rapporto sul segnale, se possibile, grazie. Sì, io mi sto ascoltando la registrazione, vai Romano, se l'hai sentito. Romano forse è passato in 3D, riprendo io, non ho avuto neanche il tempo di salutarlo, mi dispiace, saluto Italia Uniform 0, Lima Eco Sierra, arrivi bene qui in Calabria, 9.15 il segnale, quindi ascolto benissimo, vediamo l'Antonio Zulu Radio X-Ray che controllo il segnale si fornisce e poi mi dirai, scusami Antonio, se hai cambiato il parametro 102, ovviamente la numerazione è riferita all'ultimo aggiornamento firmware, se lo hai appunto cambiato in off, come senti adesso l'audio del riferitore, prego Antonio. Marco Tango Bussimo, ho sentito una bussata molto facile, io 8 vecchi K6, ma non l'ho fatto ancora, non l'ho fatto, mi stavo leggendo una mail, una cosa importante. Ok, tu che stai andando con la 991, e come ce ne metti i parametri? Dopo mi dirai Antonio, i parametri del 991 sul IPX, diciamo ecco la chiesa di banda, se stai usando l'equalizzatore. C'è un leggero rientro, prima ho notato un leggero rientro di radiofrequenza. Io ora per Salvatore. Forse Salvatore sta ascoltando lì il file, grazie per la segnalazione, devo vedere dove lo prendo. Ci do anche i parametri volentieri. Comunque banda passante 102.9, quindi 2008, la banda passante sto impiegando, non ho selezionato 103.000 e a 102.9 ho trovato il miglior compromesso anche come indirizzo che ha la radio. Allora c'è stata una bussata, però non ho preso bene l'indicativo, ma prima di darvi l'indirizzo vorrei dare la parola a Luigi dalla 0, vediamo se è sufficiente il controllo che gli abbiamo dato oppure necessità di ulteriori controlli, appunto. Prego Luigi. Sì, grazie infinite, Uniform 0 di no, grazie, purtroppo questa mattina hanno fatto, come dire, hanno potato le siepi e hanno potato praticamente anche un componente della mia antenna insieme alle siepi, quindi stamattina mi sono svegliato sulla tirare giù, andare a comprare, rimettere, fare, saltare, dire, insomma così un po' di macelli, però fondamentalmente insomma vedo che tutto funziona regolarmente. E, bene, io vi ringrazio moltissimo e niente, io passo in QRT. Grazie ancora e a risentirci a presto. Ok, ciao Luigi, ti sento il 9 arrivi molto bene, molto giù da me. Allora, sentiamo se la collega buongiorno, poi lo seguirà per Salvatore Italia Kilo 2 Uniform Lima Papa, prego. Non saprò mai ascoltarsi anch'io lo stesso
Il cambio va a Salvatore, Italia chilometro 2. Stavo scrivendo, Italia, Whisky 8, aspetta questo, Whisky 8, un altro tipo di prodotto, sia perché l'antenna si adatta in lunghezza al fine di avere un giusto rapporto di caratteristiche fisiche in base all'installazione, quindi in base alla distanza da terra se ti regoli la lunghezza di discorso, quant'altro trovi il migliore dove sia hai un rapporto di stazionari per far lavorare al massimo diciamo le tue apparecchiature e buttando fuori realmente tutto quello che stai buttando in antenna e sia insomma per migliorarne quanto più possibile la risonanza e tutto il resto, e quindi di là è un altro tipo di prodotto. Se andiamo a parlare di quell'altra antenna ti dico se vuoi buttarti su qualcosa del genere almeno una 3 elementi in alluminio trappolata, almeno una 3 elementi, che poi sia Bushcraft sia quella che avevo io, come cavolo si chiamava lì, l'altra americana, la Mosley, e voglio dire sono tutti buoni prodotti, fanno il loro lavoro, non hanno una altezza di banda infinita, però insomma assolutamente rispettabile, però con dimensioni maggiori rispetto a quella lì veramente piccolina. Quella lì piccolina non lo so, io ti dico, penso che se la paragonassi alla tua attuale antenna non ci sarebbe questo divario pazzesco, poi sai, ovviamente avendo un minimo di rapporto tra fronte e retro sicuramente qualcosina in più sì, però non da giustificare tutti questi soldi che devi spendere, metti il rotore, fai quello, fai quell'altro, e chiede di là, cioè se la serie credo che deve essere fatta per bene. Poi dici che la Ultra Beam è troppo grande anche solo nella versione del tipo loro rotativo, e gli dico hai anche ragione, perché sono infinite queste antenne, poi fanno nascere, io ne so qualcosa, malumori di tutto il vicinato e non solo.